feedback issue.
You guys, you wouldn't know it was
Holy
our
cow.
show unless there was some
Yeah,
technical
we're a
shit
minute
that
in,
goes on.
and finally things are happening. Looking sharp. Yeah, hi, Sarah. Feeling sharp.
Yeah.
Feeling good about
So,
the day.
yeah,
you know,
sharp.
I'll tell you, it was going to be formal Friday, but I think we decided to not be formal today.
You know, I was going to put on a dress, and then I was like, it's a little bit cold, and it's freezing in Jake's office.
It is cold and drizzly.
yeah.
Well, I had to unplug the heater.
So you could do what? Plug in the fart machine?
No, the fart machine runs on batteries.
Yeah.
The Christmas lights had to get plugged in, so I unplugged the heater to plug in the Christmas lights.
Yeah, you can't have everything.
No, you can't. You can have a lot of things,
Yeah,
but you can't have
win them
everything.
all.
I'm going to put on my jewelry. I'd like to get my jewelry on just to
yeah.
feel good about.
Put on a big
about
skull
today.
ring so that you show
like
the
my
people
skull
you mean
ring.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not that we need to be reminded of our mortality during these times. It's supposed to be a
No.
happy Friday.
Yeah, it is a
So
happy Friday.
I am wearing my New Orleans mask sunglasses because I realize I'm not going to Jazz Fest this year. I go every year, except not this year. This is one of my Jazz Fest shirts. I've worn this to actually my shows before, but this is one of my New Orleans shirts and my New Orleans sunglasses. And anyway, I'm not going this year because it's canceled.
Right, it's a bummer.
It
So
is a
ode
bummer.
to New Orleans and
Yeah,
ode to
and who are you today? Who are you supposed to be?
Oh well, this is my ode to glam rock, to Mark Bolan, T-Rex,
See?
David Bowie, all my people.
Someone tells me Jimi Hendrix wants this shirt back. That's my dream.
Yeah,
But Jimi Hendrix wants to do something that I'm doing.
yeah, shows up and is it like a shirt
Yeah.
back? That'd be great.
I don't want to do all the things that Jimi Hendrix did, though. I mean, I'd love to. Playing the guitar part, that sounds good.
We went and visited, remember, his flat in London, and I thought
Yes.
that was pretty cool. So he and his girlfriend got a flat in the business district. It's in Mayfair, and they did that so that they could play music all night once they came home from the club because it was offices all around them. The thing that was wild was he thought he was in Handel's apartment, but Handel's apartment was just sort of down the stairs a little bit and on the
just
side.
right adjacent. They shared a wall.
Yeah, so Handel and Hendrix, lived in the same building in
And
London.
it's now a museum. I'm going to take these off just because I feel like it's a more personable kind of feeling. And
Well, I want to
be-
really send a message of love, so I'm going to keep mine on for a little bit longer because
Nothing
this
sends
is
a message of love like a pair of glasses that
that
says
you can't see
love
out
on
of,
them.
but they say love
Yeah.
on them. Yeah, can't see out of them, but they say love on them.
Oh, Sally, hi, Sally. I could set something on fire. Yeah, as a Hendrix tribute. We're going to take a little walk later, so maybe we'll light
Speaking of on fire, have you heard
Yes,
about
no,
the
I haven't.
conspiracy theories? So in London, they think 5G. Well, it's actually there are people here, conspiracists, Sarah and
idiots.
John Cusack
Yes.
and Woody Harrelson. They had to take the posts off their.
because they
their
think
social
5G
media.
is causing the coronavirus.
Causing the
It's
coronavirus.
not.
But
5G is
they
not
have-
causing the coronavirus. It's not.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
if
not
you-
a doctor,
Yeah, but
and
you-
I'm not a
Scientist?
I'm not a scientist either.
But he is an expert. Don't forget it. He's an expert, aren't you, Mr. President?
I wouldn't say I'm an expert,
Oh,
but I've
come
read
on.
that this 5G is not
Oh,
causing
it's so
it.
crazy.
Oh my God.
So I just was watching this woman who's
That's the
accosting.
last thing we need is you burning down our cell phone towers, and it affects our ability to do Facebook Live. We don't need that.
And the other thing is they're burning down 3G and 4G towers. They don't even have 5G, capability. They've burnt down 30 towers in Britain.
I'm not crazy about you even bringing this up because I don't need. Well, we don't have the kind of people. We don't have the kind of viewers that are burning down cell phone towers.
Yeah, no, you're not doing that. I mean, it's pretty nutty. But then when you read who the sort of the celebrities are who've got it on their social media, it's a little kooky. Come on.
I can, and then I also can't believe that Woody Harrelson believes that the coronavirus is caused.
John
by
Cusack was a
5G.
little surprising to me. I didn't know that he was in that camp.
He didn't.
Woody
seem that
Harrelson,
big
I
of a
could,
kook.
yeah. I mean, I saw, yes. I couldn't say I saw it coming, but in hindsight and retrospectively, and I'm a big Woody Harrelson fan. I mean,
Me
come
too.
on.
Me
Yeah.
too. But it wouldn't surprise to find anything that you find out that Woody Harrelson believes would not be surprising to me, right? If
It's part of
you
his
found out,
charm.
oh,
Come on.
he's a giant evangelical Christian, like, well, okay,
Part of his job.
he smokes a lot of pot, and so that can lead to
Conspiracy,
all
because
kinds
that's
of
the
beliefs.
paranoia and then the
Not that
conspiracy
you have
theory
to.
are right behind it,
Yeah.
that can happen.
Shout out to hi Kathy, Rusty.
Let me see if I can read the.
Yeah. Can you read that?
Yeah, yeah. We could set something on fire, but I just can't imagine.
We've already discussed setting
Yeah,
things on
not
fire.
in
So
here.
we're not going to
We'd
set
have to
anything
go
on
outside
fire.
to set something on fire.
I don't smoke cigarettes. I quit that. I smoked cigarettes for 20 years. I was telling someone the other day, smoked for 20 years, and then I quit because you said that it was going to affect my sperm count, and we wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I didn't
have
want
a
a
baby.
nicotine compromised sperm making our baby. Thanks very much.
No, we've
Yeah.
got one of my proud
Yeah. One of your-
nicotine-free
yeah.
sperms really did that job
Yeah.
for us.
High
And
sperm count, as I
when you
remember.
meet her, she's fantastic.
Yeah, she is really great. Yeah, I got one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Of those
Well,
little
it
guys.
was the winner
yeah,
on the day.
spermy.
That was the winner. That was
Yeah.
the winner of the sperms.
Yeah. But also, you should be very glad now that you haven't been smoking, because smoking's not good. If that's a thing that would compromise your pulmonaries.
Yes, yes.
So you don't want
well,
them-
I, like a lot of my other dummy friends who are not doctors, like to believe that I've one of those minimal symptomatic guys, and I've already had it, and I'm invincible. That's what I like to believe. Even
Oh
though
yeah,
I'm not a
we
teenager.
are so.
I like to believe that.
We've got the antibodies going strong in here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott wants to know if he wandered into a steampunk convention. But
Oh, I should have my special
you
like
took the
kind of
glasses off
steampunk.
now.
Oh yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
these. Well, I should get my. Do we have any steampunk glasses? I don't think we do.
now's not the time for wardrobe
Right.
changes.
No, I won't
This
go
show
into
is
the-
too short for a wardrobe
Oh
change.
yeah, for me to run
I
back
mean, holy
inside
cow.
and come back out
It's
as
not
somebody else.
Liberace. We're not dealing with Liberace here.
No, we don't have a. I don't have a dresser right over there who will just whip me into my next.
Well,
you know.
originally we were going to dress
thing.
formally for Friday. I was looking for all kinds of Friday themed things that we could talk about. Happy hour. I was thinking about Friday happy hour. Of course, that just got depressing fast because all the happy hours are canceled. I even clicked on one.
You could have a
Because
virtual
I thought-
happy hour. You could do the Zoom one.
Oh, well, this could be a virtual happy hour. We could be getting hammered
Loaded
right now.
Yeah. How do you know what I've got? This is a little wine.
You don't know. This could be vodka.
Yeah, his daily intake of half a gallon of vodka. He takes in.
I think I could get this much vodka down in a day. It wouldn't be a good feeling. But the other day when we were discussing a gallon, I don't think I couldn't drink that much vodka. What am I saying?
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Who knows? I mean, he bragging. I mean,
So did you know that
tell me.
black tie? When we were talking about dressing formally for today,
Mm-hmm.
black tie is not the most formal.
No, it's white tie. Oh, sorry. I did that thing. I'm not supposed to know
I like the way you
answer.
said it. Could you do that again?
White
Did you?
tie.
White tie.
White tie.
White tie.
You know, that's the thing. I'm a blurter, aren't I? I just blurt it right out. I can't
Yes,
help
I
myself.
know that.
Yeah, but yes, white tie is the pinnacle of the. Yeah. Didn't you watch Downton Abbey?
I did watch Downton Abbey. I didn't understand when they were kind of being down on what was the Irish guy's name? Tom.
They were down on Tom, but they were also down
he
on
wasn't dressed.
Matthew. I mean, yeah, Tom didn't know about how to dress.
They were
Yeah.
down on Matthew. Why were they down on Matthew?
Well, because Matthew worked and he talked about a weekend. Remember when Maggie Smiths was like, "What is a weekend?"
Yeah, well, he had a job, Matthew. Anyway,
Yeah.
I couldn't understand all the distinctions in formal wear. So, yeah, white tie. The Oscars are supposed to actually be white tie, not black tie.
But no one gave
Supposed to
them
be
the
wearing
memo.
You're supposed to be wearing a white tie. But actually, when I was going down all the different formal wear things,
Mm-hmm.
the Oscars are more like suity tie. Wear a suit and a nice tie. Could you be careful? Those are valuable mementos that you're just putting your whiskey down on. I hate for you to
So
destroy those.
naughty. Oh, I'm so naughty.
Oh, hello from Colorado Springs. Hello, Colorado Springs. I look forward to coming back there someday. Not because I've been admitted to the Air Force Academy. I haven't. I've been turned down so many times by them. Do I tie my
So do
own?
you know how I knew about white tie? Do you want to know?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering just now as I was about to say something else. How do you know about white tie?
So, my second stepmother was so formal. She ate a banana with a knife and fork.
Which tie is that?
Yeah, she didn't have to wear a tie for you to know that was way up there. She dressed every night for dinner. She wore a long dress for dinner, and so she would change and she would come downstairs in a long dress, and we lived in Singapore at the time, so we had this sort of more formal life because we had a cook and all that sort of stuff. So we had someone to wait on us because you wouldn't be doing the cooking and then running out and serving the food in your long dress. You'd want someone else.
Someone else
And,
is serving the
yeah,
food.
someone else is serving the food, and we are going to have to swap seats.
I'm going to have to
give
get
you
a saddle for this
Yeah.
arm of this chair. 'cause
We've already
it's
talked
really
about that, yeah.
killing my
Yeah, yeah.
coccyx.
Well, why don't I could? Yeah.
Well, you don't want. I don't want to.
I would do it now if I just would take my cushion over.
I'm a
here.
little
We
side
just-
saddle on it right now. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it through
Yeah,
today's
you
show.
put a weird side saddle,
Yeah.
blah blah. Anyway, so Marjorie would eat a banana with a knife and fork, and we had a special pair of silver scissors that were sort of the serpenty, scissors, and you would use those to cut the grapes. You didn't just grab a bunch of grapes; you had to cut the little bunch of grapes that you were then going to eat.
You would be allowed to take a bunch of grapes, and then you would take them on the vine. You wouldn't have to. Was there a tool to take each individual grape off of the thing?
No,
You
that's
could do that by
beyond
hand.
white tie. That's
could do that beyond-
that's
yeah.
kind of that's some kind of that's a Howard Hughes thing where you've got weird, where you're suspicious of every little grape.
Yeah.
But no.
Well,
But anyway, so I learned a lot of things from her, and about if you have the finger bowl and one of your guests doesn't know that the finger bowl is to do your fingers and picks it up and drinks it, then you as the hostess have to pick the finger bowl up and drink it too, so that your guest will feel that he has.
That's why it's always a good idea to
maintained. White tie level or whatever level it is at the dinner party.
put a little bit of vodka in the finger bowl, just in case you have to drink it. You've killed whatever's on your hand. That's a pro tip from me. That's
Wow.
not a white tie or a black tie. That's
No.
white trash. Hey,
Yeah.
so someone was asking me if I tie my own bow ties or clip-ons or use clip-ons. I do have the ability to tie my own bow tie. I haven't done that in a long time because nobody wears ties anywhere.
No.
It used to be I would wear a tie on stage because sometimes there would be someone in the audience who was wearing a tie. But now no one in the audience at the comedy club is wearing a tie. My theory of show business, and if there's any people in show business watching, is that you'd like to dress, obviously you want to have your own personal style, but you'd like to be dressed a little bit nicer than the nicest dressed person in the audience, generally speaking, because you're sending a message that this is important to you and that they should pay attention. That's just a showbiz tip. I didn't mean to give a showbiz tip today.
They got it for free.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
of
free,
you.
but it's all in my master class. God, have you seen the ads for master class on the internet?
Who's masterclass?
Are you in the demographic? Oh, it's a website called Masterclass.
Oh yeah,
and you can
yeah,
ha-
yeah.
you
Everybody's on there. Oh yes.
Yes,
Boring.
yes.
Let's do our own masterclass. Come on, we'll do one.
Yeah, it's where I show you how to tie a bow tie, and Belinda shows you how to snip the bunch of grapes that you want, and things are going to be different when robots are serving us. When we've all got a robot that we've got
A robot
doing
servant.
everything. Well, eventually we're going to be quarantined from each other. We're just going to be with our
With our
robot.
bots. Ugh.
This is what I saw today. So it was online. It was on the
Okay.
Weather Channel, which also has the Weather Channel app, which gives you the weather and also gives you a coronavirus, update on how many people in your area have it and have died of it. Ugh, it's
Happy.
not. Anyway,
Not.
so I'm on the weather app, and I'm not looking at the corona statistics. I'm looking at or Veronis, as I like to call it. I'm not looking at the Veronis statistics. I'm looking at the story about how the virus was going to affect graduation, and so these students attended their graduation as robots. And the robots were these, they looked like stand-up vacuum cleaners that then had an iPad, and where the face would be, it was an iPad, and then the person who was graduating, it was a thing that was wearing a gown, and then an iPad for the face, and that was the face of the person who was graduating, who was looking into their computer camera from their house, and then the robot would go up front and get
Where is
handed a
this?
diploma in Tokyo.
I was
But-
going to say, yeah.
But the
Wow, I
hilarious
wasn't
thing
paying
about it
attention from there.
is the hilarious thing about it is when then they showed. First, you see the robots and you go, "Oh, that's interesting. The robots are getting the diploma." But when they show the room, it's full of people. There's like 40 university administration people in the room, handing each other diplomas and drinking tea and sitting at desks and ha-ha-haing, and it was
It sounds like a press conference at the White House.
It was the
Come
most
on, it's
absurd-
Like the coronavirus task force, over at HQ.
Yeah, that's
They're
not
in DC.
That's not how online robots work. But if you have the weather app, it's free. You can go check that out today.
That is kooky.
Robots.
Well, they are having to do a bit more of a stringent lockdown in Japan because they've been just a little bit too relaxed.
Which is not like them at all.
No, it's quite surprising when you watch what different countries do. Who goes into lockdown, who doesn't? Sweden and the Netherlands, they decided they'd wait a little.
Sweden's not doing it.
Like, wait a whittle. Wait a bit.
Wait a little.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you like that? I think we're still allowed to do that because I'm white and they're white, but you can't do any kind of
That's
impressions of people's accents if they're not also white. But I could be wrong about that.
You're allowed to, culturally, take over. What's it called?
I'm just. Someone says yes with Steve Martin, but I don't know what that means. Sometimes the people in the comments are just talking to each other, and it's very confusing to me.
I have to go back this far because I have my glasses on.
In boot camp for uniform inspections, I had to go around tying the ties for other recruits because very few knew how to do it themselves. And that's just regular ties that you're not wearing. If you're in boot camp, those are just neckties, not bow ties. We're not wearing bow ties in the Army. Not in this America. But yeah, if you can't tie your own necktie, I mean, come on, you got to know how to tie a necktie. By the time you're 19 years old, it's going to take you less than an afternoon online to be able to do it.
Oh, less than an afternoon. It takes 15 minutes. I mean, I had to learn how to do it. I went to a boarding school for 5 years for high school, and we had to wear ties on Sundays. The ladies, everybody. But I also rode a horse, so when we went hunting and did all those things, we had to wear a tie. So.
Yeah, so you know how to tie a tie.
I know how to tie a tie.
Thanks, Matt, for saying she's cooler than you are, but you probably knew that already. I did know that. I knew she was cooler than me.
He's pretty cool, too. In a different...
Thank you.
Yeah.
She has to say that, otherwise she looks like a dummy for marrying me. But
no, marrying you
and I know the truth.
Yeah, that was one of the smartest things I did. Come on.
Oh.
You guys know it.
This Jeff is saying that they've begun to report the number of people recovering from the virus.
Oh, yes.
Well, that is very positive. Thanks for that news. I can't wait to go on to the weather app and see
I don't
the
know if they
reports
have it on the weather app, but they do have that on the Worldometer. They talk about how many people have recovered.
The Worldometer?
That's what I'm on. The Worldometer.
Is that a watch? Did you have that on your watch?
You've got an
let me just
watch.
check the
World
Worldometer.
is yeah. No, that's on my phone. That's
Masterclass with Steve Martin. Yeah. That's what Masterclass with Steve Martin. He's teaching you how to write
our
comedy.
guy, never split the difference. Chris Voss.
Yes.
Yeah, he's on there.
Yes, I do know he's on. Yes,
yeah.
I'm getting the ads also.
Right,
I asked you if you were getting the ads.
You're right.
Our friend Anne, shout out to Anne, she signed up for it. And she says she's really enjoying it. A lot of people are signed up for the masterclass, and they're doing that instead of watching entertainment like Amazon or Netflix. They're taking a masterclass. That's what they're doing every night.
Right. Yeah,
So
I've got
that's an
friends who are doing
alternative.
that. Yeah.
So we could be doing that.
Because we're actually, if anyone's got any good suggestions
Oh my God, we need some suggestions.
for what to watch on the telly.
Be careful because we're very idiosyncratic and also picky. I mean, not to hurt anyone's feelings, but better not call Saul.
Yeah. Yeah, we
we tried
didn't go
it.
for that.
Well, we only watched the first episode, but to be fair, neither one of us are much of a drug inside the world of drug dealers. That's not.
Yeah, I'm one of
what I
the
need to
few
be
people in
doing.
America who did not love Breaking Bad. I was like, no. I liked the first season of Ozark. We liked River. We liked The Bridge. We're just trying to give you an idea of what our taste is. So
The
that
Bridge, Denmark and Sweden. So there you are.
Yeah,
The
that was
people-
good.
People were not Verina's quarantining. I think Denmark is.
Denmark
quarantining.
is. Yeah, it was Sweden that wasn't. And it was interesting because their people were not happy about it. They felt like they were having an experiment run on them. But Denmark was being sensible.
Someone else is now chiming in how I married up. Yes, I get it. I've said this. I don't know if you've been to my act lately, but I do say in my act, like, I am the winner of our marriage. In every relationship, every couple, there's one person got the better deal than the other person, and I'm the person, I got the better deal. I'm the winner. A lot of people think of this person as the loser, but I'm the winner. I won. She made a mistake. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what he always says. I made a mistake.
But you don't think you made a mistake.
No,
do you?
I don't think I made a mistake.
And that's the beauty of it. Oh my God.
Yeah, as long as we just stay right there. If we don't stay there, we're all, we're going slowly, but no, we're all good.
Yeah,
It's
Brian didn't like Saul either, but he did like Ozark. So Brian, what's another thing that you could
Yeah, we loved
say?
the first season of Ozark so much. Very high body count in the second season, and then the third season sort of felt like it, got a little derailed.
Someone's saying try Broadchurch. Thank you, Sarah.
We
You're
loved
right.
Broadchurch.
was fantastic.
That was so good.
This is the problem: is we've already eaten all the good shows.
Yeah, we've eaten.
We've eaten them.
Yeah, we've already
We've
gobbled
eaten all the
those
good
up.
shows.
We loved Night Manager. Have you watched that with Tom Hiddleston? That's good. I don't think you watched that.
No, I didn't watch that. You
Yeah.
watched that without me.
Yeah, I watched that without you.
Pre-Varinus time,
Yeah.
Belinda was a little bit naughty, and she would watch shows without me, and then tell me that I should watch them.
Yeah, I am a little bit naughty. I can't help it.
I think
There was-
I could have gotten through. What's the show that you like? The Germans in World
Oh,
War.
so I think Babylon Berlin was really amazing. But what happened to several friends of mine is they watched it and it didn't have the subtitles. It had the dubbed version, and of course it's horrible with the dubbed version because their mouths are all.
Well, they didn't get very good actors to do the dub, but
But if you watch
but sometimes I had to watch it with the dub on. When I was trying, I watched the whole first season out of respect
Right.
and admiration for you. But then the second season, I was like, oh my god, I just had to go to a show where someone was on a spaceship. You know, I like if there's not a
You like-
fist fight in outer space, why am I watching it?
He's really
I mean,
into-
not
yeah,
always,
you're more
not
into
always.
science fiction
I
than
do
me.
like those British
yeah.
TV shows. Killing Eve.
Yep,
You
yep.
enjoyed
I
Killing
loved
Eve,
the
but that's
first
another
season
one
of that. It was fantastic.
you watched without
Yes.
me, and
Yeah,
so now
I
can
did.
watch. We're not looking for things for me to watch by myself. You've got plenty.
And we
of
loved Fleabag.
Yes,
She's
Fleabag.
great.
Highly recommend
Yeah.
Fleabag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're hardly, unique in that. Catastrophe, that was funny. Anyway, okay, so we get beyond TV shows? Or should we?
Well-
I mean, it's nice because we're like taking a masterclass right now, or we're, doing a. No, it's not really a masterclass.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to get my. Oh, if you missed Downton Abbey.
Did you know that
Belgrade.
elephants have a 22-month gestation period?
I did know that. Sorry.
I thought you might, but I just thought yesterday's Otter Day was such a revelation. I couldn't find out any horrific things about elephants.
Elephants are they're beautiful because they have such an emotional life and they really, love each other. There's a very beautiful,
They're smart.
and
They've
they
got
mourn their dead.
They've got really big brains with a lot of wrinkles in them.
Yeah, they
Whales
do.
are the only ones who've got bigger brains and more wrinkly brains than them. Elephants may be smarter than us. And we're their only predators. The reason there's not more elephants, that's our fault.
Oh, they're having the human animal conflict that's going on between people and elephants on the continent of Africa is so sad. There's this really beautiful. It's one of those Nat Geo stories, and it's a little elephant that's born, and when it's first born, it can't walk properly. It's one of its legs is sort of bent, the last joint is kind of bent backwards. And the mother and the grandmother is the matriarch, they stay with it all day. And the rest of the herd, is it a herd of elephants? I think it's called a herd of elephants.
I think it's a herd.
Yeah, leaves. I thought there might be a special name, and you'd also look that up, like what are they, a platoon? No, of otters. There's something that begins with a P. They're a raft in the water.
It's a raft when they're
and
in the
on
water,
land,
and then they're a romp.
A romp.
A romp on land, the
Yeah,
otters.
just so
I'm
cute. Romp is a great
super
name.
excited that I was able to reply to Brian while in text while you were talking. And now I know it sort of spoils that I did that because now I'm talking about it, but just the technology that I was able to grasp at my fingertips,
it's
literally at my fingertips.
Yeah, but it's not just the technology, it's the multitasking, and that's the thing.
Yeah. Babylon, Berlin.
But
yeah.
anyway, so what happens is this baby elephant is not able to walk, and the rest of the herd leaves because they have to go get more water. They can't stay, and they come back and sort of check a couple of times. And this mother and the grandmother are so determined that that they're not going to leave this little guy behind. And they're sort of holding him with their trunks. And I mean, it really makes you, it's one of those, it is a tearjerker, I admit it. But anyway, they get this little guy walking. It takes a whole day. They're just with him all day, and he keeps on falling over and then he gets back up and the leg doesn't work and the leg doesn't work. And then eventually, there's a miracle and the leg works. And it's a miracle.
What a great story.
We should find the link and we could
I
put it on
don't have
there
the
for them.
I don't
Except
have
that
the
spoiler, I
technology
have
for
told
that.
you then what
I
happens.
can't be. Bill Hader rides an elephant in Barry. Someone is saying here. I don't remember that. Yep. Do you remember that? We watched Barry. That was a great.
Yeah, Barry
that
was
a great
really
show.
good.
We
I
really
remember
enjoyed it.
him riding the elephant.
You
Yeah.
know. Well,
I rode an elephant once. My friend Skylar and I went to this.
you.
To the
I knew this
sanctuary.
about her, but I forgot. Tell me the story. Let's tell us all the story of the time you rode an elephant.
And there were bears and there were elephants, and we got to. It was like the Tiger King. We got to be in a little thing and play with small tiger cubs who are not soft and cuddly. They've got really wiry kind of hair. But they were all animals that had been, like I said, sort of rescued. And we got to ride the elephant, and it was really, so it was in the days of film. And I had taken tons and tons of film with my camera, and I took all these beautiful photographs of other people. I got this amazing photograph of my friend Skylar behind the elephant's trunk and sort of head. And that was the last frame. But we gave my camera to these two guys to take photos of Skylar and I when we were on the elephant. And of course, now I feel bad that I've taken Lilia Ellis's human animal geography class and I've ridden an elephant. I shouldn't have ridden the elephant. Yeah, that's bullshit. But
if I get a chance to ride an elephant, it's going to be hard for me not to do that.
we have that. Remember, we have a friend who broke his back riding an elephant.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but anyway, so then
I may have to reconsider.
Yeah, it's dangerous. So these guys, so I give this guy my camera and I say, get some photographs of Skylar and I. Well, he shoots us so close up, it just looks like we're on this big muddy rock. You can't tell we're on an elephant. It just looks like we're sitting with our legs super wide apart, like we're straddling a great big muddy rock. I mean, when I saw those
too close
photos,
up. Yeah, when you're taking a picture of people on an elephant, you need to pull back so they can see the elephant.
You need to see the elephant. We need context.
But also, I just want to go back to say to Jen, yes, Barry, the show Barry is very good.
Yes.
Even though he rides an elephant, or, hey, also he rides an elephant. However you look at him riding an elephant.
I'm only slightly worried.
Barry made us laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Both so good in it.
Henry Winkler. If you are old like me, you loved Henry Winkler when he was in Happy Days, literally a million years ago. But as the Fonz, he was the coolest. Man, we were all doing impressions of the Fonz back then. I loved Henry Winkler in a way that a teenage guy can love a character on TV. Man, I loved Henry Winkler. And then I saw Barry. Oh my God, I love him again, the same as before.
Could he love him any more, people? Could he? I don't think so.
Please reach out to me, Henry Winkler.
I think
when this is over, if we could go to lunch, whatever sandwich you want. We can't go out for dinner. It's going to have to be lunch. I don't think I can afford the kind of sandwich that Henry Winkler might want for dinner.
Henry Winkler's a big fisherman.
Yes, no, I've seen him on Twitter.
He'd like a trout sandwich. Maybe.
Henry Winkler in Night Shift with Michael Keaton. Yes, well, we're ready to get into movies. I think that might be...
Yeah, I think movies has got to be where we... Oh, we watched Team America World Police last night. Oh.
That's a good laugh.
Christ,
I don't know how those guys do it, the South Park.
How they do it without laughing?
I don't know how they do it without getting politically like, what the hell are you guys doing?
They go for everybody. They are,
naughty.
it's great. It's great. I loved FAG. I mean, the Film Actors Guild, that is funny. Come on.
They can get away with it, but I'm not sure that you can get away with it, but maybe you can.
I think I just
did.
did.
Charming.
I just did. Come on.
No, that's not how this works. You say it, and then they go nutso about it. You just nuked yourself potentially. That's how the cancel culture works. You think you're just making a little funny with your
right. Well,
husband,
the person who'll really be upset about it is our daughter.
Deadwater Fell is amazing. Well, we tried watching that. We got 2 episodes in. We got 2 to go. We're probably going to finish it, so I'll get back to you. But right now,
because we do love David Tennant, we do.
But we don't like infidelity.
You don't like infidelity. He has such a low tolerance for it. I can handle it, but he really is sort of like.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me
like
when I find out somebody's being infidelish.
An infidel? No,
when they're effing around on their spouse. It makes me unsympathetic towards them, and I hate to be unsympathetic towards David Tennant because he's one of my favorite doctors, along with Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Man, if I could have lunch with Matt Smith and David Tennant,
just putting it out there,
and Henry Winkler, oh my God.
That would be a good lunch.
That would be. I'm trying to put together. Maybe on Monday we can have our last supper of people we would, the weird dinner party we're gonna have.
Oh, who you'd like to have dinner with?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Helena Bonham Carter just flashed into my, and I never think that I'd
I
have
didn't
lunch
think you
with
liked
her.
her for the long. You didn't like her for the longest time, but I've loved her since
I think
Fight
she's
Club.
great.
It was hard for her to make a mistake since Fight Club.
No, she was so good in that, and she's also in the Henry Miller, the Wings of the Dove, the.
I don't think that's Henry Miller.
No, it's
Lonesome Dove.
No.
I did that on purpose.
No, it's not Lonesome Dove, but I've got it. Henry James, and it's the Wings of the Dove. Yeah. No, it's set in Venice. It's really beautiful, and it's her.
Italy.
Yeah, Venice, Italy.
Because we live very
Yeah.
close to Venice, California.
Yeah, it's right down the road.
We're not allowed to go there now. Hey, thank you. Happy that so this is the completion of our first month in the house. A month of weekdays, I guess. Technically, I
Yeah,
started
it
being
is
locked in
actually.
on Monday, but
Yeah.
this is the first
Yeah,
month of weekdays. The end of that.
We've done it.
We did it, and I think we can do another month. Yeah.
What's that by the chin?
Uh,
Getting
Smith, Matt Smith gets the nod by
By
a chin,
chin.
by a chin of the favorite
Yeah.
doctor.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just getting ready to sign off. So hey,
He was
happy.
quite also good as Prince Philip, I thought.
Oh my God! In the Crown.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
enjoyed the Crown on
And
Netflix.
I liked that we got to see him in the nude from the back. I mean, I would have. I mean, front back would have been fine, but I liked the fact that it was the man in the nude, not the lady. We're always seeing ladies in the nude. I get so
Yeah.
sick of it. Show me a guy in the nude, and it was. I liked seeing Matt Smith in the nude. I admit it. I wasn't being.
Okay, I get it.
He doesn't really get it.
No, I don't. I don't get it. Anyway, happy
Double
Friday.
standards, man.
No,
You'd like to see Helena Bonham Carter in the nude?
I would like to see just that goes for almost everyone.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see them in the nude. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
And not
Ladies.
just ladies, not
Oh,
just
everybody?
ladies, men also maybe.
Oh, but just not Matt
Just out
Smith.
of curiosity. No, I'm okay with Matt Smith. I mean, but it's not like on my top 10 list of people to see in the nude.
No,
but
I
as
didn't
a-
have it. It was a surprise. It was
When
a
I'm-
surprise bottom shot. I mean, I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, look, a bit of male cheesecake. Thank you.
When I'm walking around during the day, though, suffice it to say, I'm picturing everybody nude. Now I'm just trying to figure out what their face looks like because they're wearing masks all the time. They always got the mask on. Happy Friday, everybody. We'll see you. We'll be back live on Monday at 3 o'clock and to help you get through, just kill a half hour. I hope you're doing all right. This is helping me. It's helping me. It's helping me and us. We're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for watching. Don't give up.
Have a fantastic weekend.
Stay strong. Yeah, have a bit. It's
Oh,
going to be
right.
so different.
You never don't give up. You had another bit you were going to say, and I interrupted. I
Yeah,
blurted out.
there'll be plenty of time to give up later.
Yeah,
That's why I
exactly.
always
Yeah,
say
he
that.
has to say that. Otherwise, it's not the And I.
Otherwise, I have to keep touching the light switch until really all night. I can't even go to bed.
Not the
So
end.
thank you for letting me do that.
Okay, onward and upward. Yeah, I had to get my one in.
Yeah, you want a catchphrase.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I
All right,
get it.
I'm going to do a different one every time. That was just for this time. It's going
Yes.
to be different next time. You wait.
Good night and God bless.